Welcome to Factorio Train Megabase. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 32 of our Let's Play campaign. And yeah, we have still, as always, all of our robots out there in the world. They are now working on sort of the last expansion part. We have run out of all of our beautiful landfills. So currently it's only the landfill that gets produced. All of it what gets produced is now being sent out to finish off the rest so that we can have a nice square build here. That is something for another day, and what we ended up last time was kind of a revelation of sorts that kind of shook us to our foundation. That was the fact that for the purple science, in order for this one to produce 12 per second, which is like half of a half belt, then I would still need two full lanes of rails in, which is what we think we've done here. Now that's all great, but except that 2 rails is 1 stone and 1 steel. So that means in order for us to make 2 lanes of rails, I need 1 lane of steel and 1 lane of stone. That's not in and of itself that bad, but I need it up here as well. So that's kind of insane. However, we're gonna have to do it. That means I will need to find a way to get this one to look a bit better somehow. I think I like this pattern better. It just looks more pro somehow. That one, and then I'm gonna copy it again and then get it in here as well, because there's no way that one location can get us enough. And this one should now be steel 1. No, not like that. Steel 1, and this one should be steel 2. And do that one, just get rid of all that crap. Over here we have kind of the same issue, except that this one should be able to get to 2 lanes. I mean, it has to. Let's do this one again. Like, I still do prefer it this way. I don't know if that's just, if there's any sort of real arguments for it. Yeah, and now we make a 2x2 balancer. We have some practice in doing these by now. Come on, that one. Yay! Alright, so that's gonna be another headache. Wonder why that's so important to have in this location. Oh, it's very much not at all important. Good. And I can get there. And I guess we just build these. And again, this one is... oh no. Okay, well, whatever. I just bump it in here. Because why not? Here. Or we can always make landfill out of it. That's somehow always needed. And you know what? I think I'll just tap these here. That one. There. I don't want this to roll in just yet. It's going to be difficult enough as it is. Now this one should be iron, and I guess we'll... whoops, someone has changed my hotkeys. There we go. That one. Here. Which means this one has to go... where is it exactly? Oh yeah, we haven't built that up there. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be so difficult. That one can't be necessary, right? No. It goes this way. That one, which will merge together with this one. So they're gonna merge, and somehow I want it to be down here. I don't think I need that anymore. I can make it closer, like that one is a fine location to put it at. And then we'll just do something like this. And let's see, oops. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be very fast. It's going to be half a belt. Let's see. It actually is going to be... Let me see. Yeah, this one is on the outside. It's going to be outside. Yeah, it's actually going to be better if I did this. Alright, we still have the difficult part remaining, but at least we can start doing this. Now, another thing about this is this one absolutely has to be way more. 16,000, I just sure as hell hope I can cope with 16,000 in that storage, but that's absolutely a must. 8,000, screw it. 16,000 here is, that's a lot. Do I dare? Let's do 12 at least. That one and that one. That should work. Now, this also unfortunately means that this, of course, is not going to be red anymore, but that one will, and then, oops, I will have to sneak in another one from over here that we did before. This one is called red circuit. It should not. It should be called productivity module. And I'm going to get another one. Should I just request it in here? This is not requesting 8. This is requesting 2,000. Yes, because it's only one. And I'll get minus 4,000 here. That should be doable, right? And I'll take this one out and then run across. Good thing there's no such thing as panic here. And this one immediately take that out. And this one will not be called productivity module. It'll be called something else. It'll be called electric furnace. Let's also get that one in. And it'll be at again 4,000. It's going to be the same. Minus 4. Alright, so that's a thing. I don't exactly know how that's going to happen, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This one of them should be the other way. That means I'll take this out. And I'll turn this one around. And then I'll build this one again. It has to be at least this one. Okay, and now I need to find out how I get this one. I have to make sure that they are getting mixed. So how would I do this? 2 lanes out. I can do the classic. I know now I'm just calling it a classic like it's a thing. I can do that one. This one just goes straight in here, and this one goes into that one. I like it. That was just way too simple, wasn't it? I think it actually seemingly way too simple. And then I'll take this guy out and put it just one over. Just one little tiny thing over. There. It is so much nicer. And then I'm going to link it in, but not quite. That one will also be linked into LinkedIn. Great. Hashtag sponsored. Nope. Alright, then just be goddamn consistent. Either you do it as short as possible or you do it as long as possible. Now I do it as short as possible. Okay, so that brings us to another one of these, which will be up here. So I have to replicate this awfulness. I don't even have a clue what I built last time. No, definitely not. How do I do this? Could I... Now I can't just flip it. It has to be... I'm gonna try to do this. And then try to see if I can hit the same... we need to go on the map view. That's so that I can align it exactly. Yeah. I think that's the best odds I have. Now why oh why didn't I put in... Where are they? Logistics storage on the way. How do I not have... Oh, okay. I guess I just wasn't important enough to get to place these. Now, this all has to be moved the other way. But I think that the pattern here should be somewhat the same. Can I do this? I have no idea what I did. It's funny when you build something and you're just really sharp on. All right, this is how it's going to be. So this is going to be a mixed belt. Yes. Okay, so these two are going to be mixed belts. Then they're going to be mixed belts from the other side as well. I have no idea what's going on. This one? I mean, if I build it once, I can build it again. Haha. What a fallacy. All the belts out. Let's start from this side. I'm gonna start by getting 2 mixed belt in. That's for sure. That's how it is here. And then I'm gonna get 2 mixed belts in. Let's just do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So there we go. Except this one is something else. That one as well is something else. And that one is something else. Right? So now I have to figure out how to get... Isn't that like super easy now? Why did I make that difficult? Couldn't I just... And that's the iron. Why is that so difficult? I don't know. Maybe there's another difficulty thing here. Now I need this to output on 2 belts as well. So iron, and these are 2 mixed belts. Okay. That means I need to get this little mixer up and running at that location. Yes. There. So the iron goes... Sure. I'll get this one. It's like the worst place to build it. Why would I want to build it? That one? That's iron coming in. Great. Now, outbound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these 3 on one side and these 3 on the other side. How did I do this again? I mean, I suppose I could do something. But I could also just bring it on the outside, couldn't I? What did I actually do here? I did the 3 back ones go in and then the 3 other ones. Yeah. Oh, it's merging that way. Why would I want that? I don't know. Huh. That might make things a bit more complicated anyway. So basically these 2 are on. Now it goes like this. These 2 are on the inside, then these 2 are on the outside. How the hell is that supposed to be? Seems so weird. It's because in this case, it shouldn't actually be the last ones. It should be the first ones. Okay. Forget about these. That's not how we do things around here. I want to get this up and running, and I want to see it working absolutely phenomenally smooth. Oops, that one. This one would then be sort of the potential for 2 of them on one side. Definitely not like this. Okay, so this one goes 2 out. And then from here, it jumps to that location. It might even jump one more. So that these now become the inside, like that. And then that means before this location, so either we need to get this. This one's now just perfect. Now I think I'm starting to get some of what I was thinking about before. I was getting this one up here so they would go into that location and then go. Well, that's not gonna work. Okay, that's why I didn't do this one. That's why I sort of snake it in and out, because I wanted this one. But that makes no sense. Anyway, that was a full blue belt-ish. I just need to figure out what to do with it. So I can take these ones and then I leap over somehow. And this one goes in and goes on the inside. Ah, that makes sense, right? So this one is on the inside and these three on the outside. And that means these two also go on the inside, and that's going to be happy. So all I need now is for this one to be able to jump across here. That should be possible if I take, oops, this one and kill that one. Well, isn't this just way nicer? From here to here. These two are going to have that one, and this one just has to go out. That's a bad place. Yeah. I have no idea how many mistakes I made in this, but it would, if I haven't made like a handful, it would just be insane. This one. This has to go into these two. And this is with our 2 lanes of rails. I don't know why this would not work. 3 in here. That continues to be on the outside. That one goes on the inside, plus those 2 go on the inside. Looks perfect. This one, these 3 on the inside. And then jump over the outside, and this one goes 1, 2, 3, becomes inside, and then that's also happy. Goes in here, gets merged and rolled and all that stuff. This one is not ready yet, though, but it is now. Yes, that's perfect. I mean, I'm a bit surprised at how much easier this time was than the lower one. So let's also get these 2. They are here. I'm gonna get this into locations. That one. Let's get that out here. So no, let's get it. How am I doing this? Like this. All right. So that one and that one, they come up from I don't know where. Let's say they are coming from these 2 locations, and that means this one can be take this one out, and I can then jump over with the steel line and still make it in there. Yes, please. That's gonna be here. All right, good stuff. And oof, this is the closest. I just have no idea if it's gonna work, but of course it's gonna work. Why would it not work? Oh, trains everywhere. This place is too dangerous for me to go. Let's see. I think it's better if I rotate this. Well, that's not going to be rotated anyway. I'll just take this one out. think I can do this, maybe. Oh, this is going to be lovely to run around in here. What could possibly go wrong? There, easy peasy. It's coming? Yes, it is. All right, I think we're actually ready to hook everything up. And that's the iron. Okay, so let's take the most boring stuff. Iron, copper, and steel. Here, and these two. So everything is now fired up. Here we go. Finally, after much... that's definitely wrong. No, it's not. Okay, I just... why? Why is that a full steel belt? What the hell happened? Oh, you know what? That has to be here. Cut instead of... But I don't get why I have a full belt here. That's surprising to me. Oh, that's because of that one. Ah, interesting. I haven't even thought of that. Inventory full. Keep. It's probably also going to be on the other one. What? What's going on? Now I can't remember how to get from stuff from belt. And that should be it. Yes. Now the other one. Here it goes. And then I put stuff in. And put steel in. And put iron in. And yeah. So again, take all this out. I forgot that. Of course, if I mix it like this and then I mix it back again, then it's gonna be unmixed. And we'll go on fix the next issue because things don't really seem to be working yet. So something must still be weird. Really? And why is our steel not working? That's coming here. That's an awful lot of this. And oh, I kind of forgot this one. So that one. Is this working? Doesn't seem to be moving much, but stuff is coming out. And all of this is probably going to be having a hard time getting all the way down there, but it should be able to. It should be able to. It's getting some. Look at this. Once it's up and running, it's working. And let's try and see. All of these are flickering. All of these are flickering. Damn, it looks like it's actually working. Let's confirm by looking at production stats for that one. So that's been very little. That's probably just me putting some stuff in about a couple of minutes ago. And that should give us, what is our desired rate? Over a 1 minute horizon, we are, yeah, that would be 1.6, 1.3, 1.4. This is currently 1.1. I don't like that. That should be 1.35. So I wonder if it's just not stable yet. Because all calculations point towards I'm using ever so slightly less than full belt for each of these. And we're gonna get into trouble with this one soon enough. But they will just be very busy, very quickly. And this is probably gonna be our true bottleneck for the entire base. This is just the quantities for production science are just insane. It's all this one's fault. Now the thing is, that if this is not a full belt, then is it really working? I mean, can you get rid of all of them at once? Yes. Okay, I think there could be one good improvement we could do, and that's the tricky one here. The selective pickup, so that half of them will only pick up steel. I just take the first one, only pick up steel, and the other ones only pick up that one. Actually, this can be done better. Don't cut, but just copy. Yes. And down here, we also need to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. It means that they will be... oops. Yeah. So each one of these inserters should definitely be able to keep up. And by making it dedicated to one of those, then it won't just suddenly have too much stone and not enough steel. That should make it better, more stable. Like this one should be more stable in... As we can see, it never flickers red for any of them, which is exactly the problem we had before, that sometimes it was flickering red for one. It is not happening anymore. Nice. That's a good change. Now let's put these things in here, because why not? I don't want them. And that's it. Okay, and now this is 2 full belts, and these are 2 full belts. That's going to help a lot. Well, it's going to help some. Let's look at this. There should be a bit of a dip there. That's when I messed up like 1 minute ago. But when it peaks out at 1.4, goes to 1.4, all of it. That's great. I want it to be 1.4. This one's now coming up to 1.4 again. That's 1.4 science per minute, which is what we're aiming for, half a belt. Could also merge them together on the same belt. Would that be... If I did this, then it would force it to be on the same side, which would also force us to make sure that we don't overproduce. Because we are ever so slightly overproducing, if we can get away with it. And as you can see here, it's actually... Now this one will start backlogging, and there's really no reason to do this. I mean, aside from... Yeah. It'll slow down eventually. We'd like this one to actually catch up a bit, because this is the reason why our science has been dead for so long. Let's see, how are you doing? You're still on 2000. I've also just somehow managed to dial this down to 4000, where it should have been 8 only, so there's fewer trains going around the network. This one, it is now at -10. And yeah, are there 1 or 2 inbound? There's 2 inbound. We're going to take a lot of stone now, and also probably run out of steel just eventually. It's going to take a while to run out of steel, but this one will really need a lot of steel. But the fact of the matter is, we actually built this without mistakes. I like it. I'm pretty proud of that. And it also looks pretty neat as well. If we look at it, just nice structures. Well, okay, that was a mistake putting that. I mean, I'm going to round it down to 0 mistakes and then be really happy about it. Be proud of the work we've done. Anyway, hope that you're enjoying this. This was a bit of a culmination. We've been like 3-4 episodes on getting the purple science up and running, but it is running now, and it's running very smoothly until we start running out of steel and stone. But I mean, then we just build more of that, right? Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care and stay effective.